What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your one and only favorite Wody.
I'm fighting for you, Jack. I'm fighting for you, Jack.
Your one and only favorite Wody, Jugga Jack. Back again with another clip. And today what I want to get into, I was listening to Akademiks. I was watching one of his streams one day, and they got to talking about West Coast music. Excuse me. And he just said some things that was very interesting. Very interesting. And when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, like, I got to speak on this because it's true. And one of the things that he was saying was, of all the regions within hip hop in the United States, LA still has the most tradition within their music. And I just thought that was incredibly true. Matter of fact, I will play you the clip right now.
Listen to the nigga.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yo, put like this. Remember, I'm an East Coast cat. So I remember even thinking like, yo, damn, what's the appeal? Like someone broke down to me before the appeal of like Drake the Ruler before he died, and God rest his dead. And you get to real, bro, there's niggas popping in LA that, bro, we ain't be on like that, bro. But they got a whole LA has the most tradition built into their music. This is why, like, you know what I mean? They have like they have huge cultural fan bases that we might not understand.
I can't remember. Oh, this is what it was. This is how they got on the subject of LA rap. They was talking about, Ak and his Discord, some cats in his Discord was talking about when 03 Greedo called in on the community show and started getting all over Flacco. Just started getting on Flacco about speaking on the West and this and that shit. And somebody in their Discord was just like, yo, who the fuck is 03 Greedo? This nigga not popping. He not whatever. So that's how they just got that's how they got on the conversation of like, yeah, over here on the East Coast, down South, whatever the case, like we might not be aware of artists that's like popping on the West Coast, but there's artists on the West Coast that are huge. And it's very true. Like, one, just Cali itself, LA and Cali, the Bay, all that, like, sometimes I feel like we don't necessarily truly realize how far away them motherfuckers are. Like, we think about, like, we'll speak on, like, coast to coast, East Coast, West Coast, this and that, but, like, them niggas really out the way, bro. They really out the way. And LA really just, like, I can remember being in class, because if you don't know, I lived in LA for 7 years. The past 7 years I've been living in LA. And I can remember just talking to one of my classmates one day, and he was just saying of like, you know, out here in LA, we still wearing Chucks and flannels. Like, everybody else started doing whatever they was doing, but like we still doing this. And it's true, bro. Niggas still be like, LA really still be on the same shit that we would always kind of think stereotypical of LA. You know what? Like, they really be on their own kind of timing. And that's how it is with music too. Like, I can remember when I got out there, I had heard about Draco, but I never really looked to check him out for real, until he ended up being released from jail. And when he got released from jail, everybody was just like, oh shit, like Draco, like that, like it was just pandemonium low key. So I'm like, oh shit, like let me check out who the fuck this Draco the Ruler nigga is. And then once I heard him, and then I started listening into like, I just started stumbling across some more folk within the LA scene. I really heard just how influential bro is. Like, here's one of my favorite Draco songs right here. Here's one of my favorite Draco the Ruler songs without
Sheesh. I be wildin' out, chopsticks, mopsticks, all in my mama couch, babe. With the apes, I been strangling snakes. How about the Batmobile on Bruce Wayne? And some masons all mud in my kidneys. My plug is a gypsy, this a fully automatic. I let my kids hold the semis as God is my witness. I did mud walked in Christians. These little niggas know my image.
These little niggas
I'm
know
fresh
my
about the
image.
slammer, I'm a flow flammer, nigga. All these chains on my neck, I need toe hammers, nigga. Flow flamming, nigga, I be flow flamming, nigga. Man, keep these niggas on my business.
These niggas
I'm
out
fresh
my
about the
business.
slammer, I'm a flow flammer, nigga. All these chains on my neck, I need toe hammers, nigga. Flow flamming, nigga, I be flow flamming, nigga.
Just
Shit.
ride
Man,
with
keep
me.
these
Just
niggas
ride
on my
with me for a
business.
little
I'm
bit.
back up on that crazy shit. Bob the Sideshow Maniac, I'm Luke Skywalker with this Glock playing laser tag, big lasers. Ain't no way you finna make it up in Ken House. Ain't no way I'm finna stay, bro.
Ain't no way I'm finna stay,
Can you
bro.
chill out
Hey,
with
bro.
them Dracos? We just started.
Draco. If Draco was from the South, if Draco was from New York, if Draco was from maybe even Chicago, giving it up the way Draco was giving it up, he'd be nationwide. He would be nationwide. His style, his charisma on the mic, his originality on the mic, motherfuckers would eat that shit up. But being that he's from LA and he's an LA artist, it's hard for people to really tap in. And because also LA artists really just stick to, I'm not going to say they just stick to the coast, but they really got it in their head that of just like, don't shit really matter except the coast. Like, if we don't make it out of LA, it's cool because we can eat so well within LA because everything's in fucking LA. Like, if you pop hard enough in LA, everything is there and then you can make your money. You can make your money in LA and you cool. You cool. Who else would be another example of just like, all right, here we go right here. Here we go right here. Because again, it's culture. It's tradition. Like, you got to understand. This is easily one of my favorite songs from a group out of LA. One time for BSG.
Put some juice on my wood, I let her lean stance, pop a perk, clutching on this Glock, it's in my right hand. Got a nigga watching out for dumb time.
Got a
I'm
nigga
leaning.
watching out for dumb time, I'm leaning.
Yeah, and we gon' catch up with them busters. We ain't
And we
fucking
gon' catch up with
Sending
the
shots
busters.
out the sucker side, you be ducking with. Still ain't never turned down no phase. I be running shit, just a little bust down fit that I'm jogging in. Big sass at that nigga, he a buster, he ain't logging in. It's that these niggas stroll up in the county and
It's
be
that these
calling
niggas stroll
in.
up in
Nigga
the
got to
county and
talking
be
out his
calling
neck,
in.
don't rep can get it too. Thunderdome trim from NCJ down the wayside. Nigga can't tell me I wasn't walking down that main
tell me
line.
I wasn't walking
NCJ
down
phony
that main line.
700, I'ma bang mine. Squabble up with
700,
thunder
I'ma
after
bang
showers on that main line. Throwing up that big ass jungles, I'ma die beyond.
Road running, still in the field. I'm out here paper chasing. Mama looked me dead in my.
That nigga P4 went crazy on that first verse. That nigga P4 went crazy on the first verse. Oh my God. But this song is called Mainline. Jail culture. Going to county and shit like that is such a thing in LA because gang culture is such a thing in LA. And that really speaks to that alone, truthfully, that alone speaks to Akademiks' point of tradition within the music. Yes, niggas be banging, niggas be gang banging within their music all around the country, whether it's New York, Florida, Chicago, wherever at, Texas, like niggas be gang bang, but that shit really hit hard in LA, cause that shit really coming from out of LA. Niggas really got gang banging from the West Coast for real. And because of that shit, because of just the gang banging culture, a song like this in LA goes crazy, mainline, because along with gang banging comes with the county. Niggas is getting locked up. Thundered up, we squabbled after showers on that main line. That's what niggas is going in there seeing op hoods and this and that. And niggas is just catching fades left and right. Left and right. Be sad these niggas stroll up in the county and be calling in. Like, that's just some whole other lingo. I don't even know what the fuck niggas truly talking about because I ain't been to jail. Damn sure ain't been. I for damn sure ain't gang banging. But I can appreciate it because I understand to a degree what it comes from and what it's speaking to. If you not on the coast, it could just be up in there. Like, you could be like, what? Like, I feel like anybody should listen to this song and think, nah, this shit really going crazy. But niggas might hear this shit and just be like, what? Like, type of shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just that. And it's crazy. And it's crazy because Money Sign Suede, he's a Mexican rapper. RP, he got killed in prison. Young nigga, he got killed in prison. And I was watching the Vince Staples show. I was watching the Vince Staples show over the weekend, and literally within the first minute or two of the show, episode 1, you hear Suede. And I just thought that was the illest shit ever. I was like, yo, shout out fucking Vince, bro. Shout out fucking Vince for having Money Sign Suede on his show. Top, like, episode 1. Episode 1. You don't even have to wait to see how much you like this show at all. It's at the top of the list, fresh out the gate. You get to hear Suede. This song right here. I just want to let niggas know, this clip right here really for my coach. Not my coach, but you know I fuck with you.
Sugar had me lost, had a nigga losing faith. I was in my soul brain, bro, and I was out, wouldn't pray. I know that I ain't shit, baby, you ain't gotta stay. I know I'm hard-headed, and I'm stuck up in my way. She gon' tell you that she love you, but that love gon' probably fade. They gon' smile when you close, but when they far, they gon' hate. Been the realest from the start, and I continue to the end. Always got anything but S, Brian, I'm tryna get M's. I be itching for a bag, I'm a sense. Like, I don't learn my lesson, cause here I go again. My niggas fresh out, but you fool, we back in. So my nigga about to plot, you was quick to tap in. We some motherfucking fools tryna be in racks in. So you need to chill, but you need some dancing. You probably understand it.
Just too hard.
You wouldn't even know how to paint.
Hold up, I gotta get to my part right quick. Hold up.
Sniffing lines. Ain't nobody perfect, you got problems, I got mine. When do we gon' leave? When do we gon' die? Remember in that casket, ain't nobody by your side. If I get rich but don't get fame, I wouldn't mind. I care about the guap, never care about no likes. Bring my nigga Polo, just put money on his books. Bitch, I'm money out on bail with a fill up in him bucks. First day out, leave a shorty and I fuck. Second day, hit the plug for the drugs. Why the fuck would I change if I'm up?
Why the fuck would I change if I'm up? Why the fuck would I change if I'm up? Again, R.I.P. Suede. I feel like this is a song. Now, granted, on YouTube, let me see how many views this song. Let me see how many views this song got on YouTube. Let's see. Money Sign Suede, Back to the Bag. I need to sign into my YouTube. 14 million views. I wouldn't be surprised if those 14 million views didn't. I mean, obviously, the 14 million views is nationwide. But I wouldn't be surprised if those 14 million views came from predominantly California, predominantly Arizona, predominantly Vegas, and probably a little bit of Texas and shit like that too. I would say 80% of those views probably came just from those areas alone. Just from those areas alone. But truthfully, this a bop. This a bop. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit really a bop. And this was another part of the clip that I heard. And when I heard this, I was like, really, bro, you really kind of capping. You really kind of capping.
I'm gonna say down south, we do listen to West Coast. Like, niggas down south listen to Larry June. They listen to Dom Kennedy.
Of course.
They listen
Of
to
course.
Mozzie. A lot of bitches listen to that nigga Blast.
In the club?
So I can't even.
Hold on.
That nigga Blast.
Hold on. In the club?
Yeah.
Bro.
That's
You
cap.
tell me that Larry June is
cap.
getting played a lot down south.
That's cap.
And everybody gonna look at each other and say, "Good job, Larry." Hey, numbers. Niggas gonna be saying that.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm being very fair. The West Coast.
That's cap. First, the truth of the matter is West Coast niggas aren't getting played in the clubs. Not down south. I done been to a handful of clubs out here in Houston. Matter of fact, okay, I remember one night I went to Boondocks. And I'm downstairs. DJ's upstairs. I'm downstairs. I'm just with my drink. I'm chilling. And then all of a sudden I heard a fucking classic. All of a sudden I hear this and I'm turned. I'm beyond turned when I hear this because I'm in fucking Texas and this is the last place I would ever expect to hear this song. Granted, it's Dom Kennedy, but still.
Yeah. Let me take you on a day. We ain't gotta wait. Tell me if you got an ex nigga in the way, he can skate. I just wanna get a little taste, and I see you keep your body in shape. Look, I just wanna day. Damn, you look good. Damn, you look good, girl. And you look good. Need to stop. Niggas came in 2 shots. I'm waiting to hear Sugar Free quick and Tupac.
This the coast. Nigga, you not hearing West Coast shit in the clubs in the South. I can promise you that. The West Coast is really an acquired taste, bro. It's truthfully an acquired taste. I fuck with West Coast music. This is why I think I fuck with West Coast music. Number 2, it's because my mom's side of the family is originally from Los Angeles and the West Coast. Mix in a little bit of Arizona, but mom's was born in Compton. Now that's number 2. And prior to me living in LA, I'd never been to LA. Hell, my mom met my pops in Virginia. I've never been to LA. But maybe, just maybe, genetically, I might just have a little more love for the coast naturally because of that. But number 1 is because my dad, oddly enough, country nigga from VA, my pops was an R&B head growing up. That's how I was an R&B. My pops was an R&B head for sure. But when he did listen to rap and play rap, which is not like it's something he didn't do, but he definitely played R&B majority of the time. It was West Coast. I can remember riding around with pops listening to Snoop. I can remember riding around with my pops listening to Exhibit, the Restless album. Like, I would probably, honestly, that album right there, Exhibit Restless, was probably what really, really, really turned me on to like, oh, this West Coast shit hard. Like, cause that album was just so crazy, and he had bangers on there with Nate Dogg, and Dre all over the production. Like, so I'm already with it. But I totally understand. I totally get, like, if I play Dom Kennedy on my hometown, like, niggas.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Do it like this if you from my hometown. A nigga AB, yeah, he from my hometown.
Like, niggas might not be on that. I totally understand if I play fucking this. Or 03 flow. Maybe I should go 03 flow. Oh, this shit ain't even, come on.
For some beef that I forgot I'm in.
Oh yeah, see this that shit right here, nigga.
I got bitches trying to kill me. For some shit that I forgot I did. Life I live. Every bitch that I ever fuck with, I did them scandalous. I did them scandalous. I got niggas trying to kill me. For some beef that I forgot I did. Life I live. These streets that I grew up in.
Like, bro, I don't know how niggas is feel. I feel like no matter where you at in America, when you hear that shit, it should be on. It should be up. But there's no question in LA, this shit is going up, my nigga. That shit is going up. Like, it's a hit. It's a smash. Bro, you're not going to hear that in Atlanta. You're not going to hear that out here in Houston. You're not going to hear that in the club in New York. You're not going to hear that in the club in Charlotte. It's not happening. Bro was capping harder than a bitch. Talking about niggas be playing West Coast music in the club down south. No, they don't. Yeah, you might hear maybe some Kendrick, whatever, I don't know, swimming pools. You might hear The Box, you know what I'm saying, by Roddy Ricch. You might hear fucking YG. You might hear something from the Bay, like whatever, like damn, I can't even think of a pop bitch. E40 Too Short. Like, don't get me wrong. There's records you will hear in the South, but the South, bro, it's for black people in the South and black people in LA. The distance is so far away from each other and the culture is so different. Bro, there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect with niggas from the South and in LA. You know what I'm saying? Or, well, yeah, in LA. Like, and part of the reason, like another reason why I got to call Cap is because of the names that bro listed off. Like, again, like I said, do people in the South fuck with Dom Kennedy? Yes. He getting love in the South. No question whatsoever. I know we got love in VA. But we're not playing my type of party in the club. You're not going to come in and hear When I Come Around. You're not going to come in and hear fucking On My Hometown or That Pussy Official. Same with fucking Larry June. Bro, ain't nobody playing fucking Larry June in the club. But Larry June is one of those names that he's 100% crossed over. Maybe not necessarily in the traditional speak of like pop or something like that, but he's 100% crossed over in terms of region. He is, everybody listens to June. Everybody fucks with June. So yes, if a Larry June song does come on in the club, there is a great chance that a lot of people in the club will hear it. But nobody is rushing to play that in the club. The only reason why Blast is going to get mad love in the club is because it's Blast and it's an R&B song. You know what I'm saying? And we're really not even hitting R&B like that in the clubs no more. But like, yeah, if this comes on, nobody's fronting on this if it come on, because this shit go way too crazy. You know what
Heard you want a real nigga, not the type to sit up under chill with you, but the type to split the dollar bill with you. I just think it's funny cause you still with the little nigga that won't take the time to build with you.
And how often do you really hear the R&B set in the club? So you might not hear this. And again, it don't count because it's aren't like when Ak was speaking on West Coast traditional sounding music, that's not happening. You're not hearing West Coast music in the club the way that you are hearing down south music in the club in LA. It's nothing to hear Future. Excuse me. It's nothing to hear Migos. It's nothing to hear fucking maybe Finesse 2 Times. It's nothing to hear fucking Boston Richie or who like Lil Baby, 21. It's nothing. It ain't nothing to hear that shit in the club. Bro, you not just going, like, you be hard pressed. You would be hard pressed to go to a club anywhere outside of LA and hear fucking, and hear, what's my shit called? Keep Going. Like, and that's such an amazing song. Like, hold up, keep going. From BSG. You're not hearing this.
Nah, I told my niggas we can't stop, we gotta keep going. Told bro, hop in the booth, we gotta keep flowing. Slow down, little baby,
and they don't
hold on,
even
keep
have
going.
like
Hop out the
a
car while I'm
crazy.
driving, yeah, keep scoring. I told my niggas we can't
This
stop.
not even like a crazy West Coast sound. Like, this is a groovy, soulful sample type of.
Sometimes I wish it was a dream, so I got high as hell.
Sometimes I wish it was a dream, so I got high as hell.
Couple niggas want me dead, but it be hard.
Like, you're not hearing that. You're not gonna hear it. It's just, yeah, that was just cap. Let me run that clip back over, bro, because that was just more cap than a little bit.
I would say down south, we do listen to West Coast. Like, niggas down south listen to Larry June. They listen to Dom Kennedy. They listen to Mozzie. A lot of bitches listen to that nigga Blast.
In the club?
So I can't even.
Hold on.
That
in the
nigga
club.
Blast.
Hold on. In the club?
Yeah.
Bro. You're telling me that Larry June is
It's
getting
just lies.
played a lot down south.
It's just lies.
Hey, and everybody gonna look at each other and say, "Good job, Larry." Hey, numbers. Niggas gonna be saying that.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm being very fair.
Bro, Nip didn't even get. Did Nip have a large fan base in America? 1,000%. 1,000% Nip had a large fan base in America. But, bro, like, all right, here, I'll use me for a prime example. The first time I ever heard Nipsey Hussle was on a song with Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean, French Montana, and it was Nip. I only heard Nip because at the time, Wiz Khalifa was piping hot, and I was just looking for some new Wiz Khalifa. I'm on YouTube trying to find some new Wiz. And I heard Nip, and I fucked with him because he had this one line that said, 4 bitches, 8 legs, so I octopus. And I just thought that was like, I was like, oh, that's a hard bar right there. Like, that shit hard. And I never checked for Nip again. I didn't check for Nip again until, 3 years later when he dropped Crenshaw? When he dropped Crenshaw, that's when I checked for Nip again. I say that to say he was never really on my radar. Big Sean was still on my radar. I wasn't checking for Big Sean, but he just always seemed to be on my radar. Maybe that's because Nip was independent, this and that shit, but he was on my radar. Wiz, obviously on my radar. French Montana, obviously on my radar. Nip trying to travel all the way from the West Coast, bro, that's a far-ass fucking reach. That's a far-ass reach. I'm telling you. But yeah, guys, anyways, I don't want to get on this. I didn't want to stay on this for crazy, crazy long, but I'm just simply saying, like, hold up. Because, like, even, and now I do got to speak on this, because speaking of the Bay, I can't speak on the Bay and not, like, bro, Kamaya fucking A Good Night in the Ghetto. I don't know how women look at Kamaya. I don't know if they hold her in the utmost, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But what I do know is that album is a fucking classic, bro. A Good Night in the Ghetto is a fucking classic. I cannot believe I don't have this fucking downloaded in my library, because it's so crazy. But it's a different sound. It's a different sound. And honestly, actually, is it a different sound? Yes. But it's not so like, because a lot of West Coast shit, even still to this day, a lot of West Coast shit can be a little jarring, because it's just so outside of like the cool, smooth G-funk and this and that shit. Like, it might not catch. That's just like for me with the documentary. I went back and listened to it recently. It had shit on it. Like, obviously, it's a classic. That's what folks say, so that's what it is. I thought it was a good album, and I was telling the homie before I listened to it, I was like, honestly, I'm a little worried, though. Because as much as I fuck with the West Coast, I also understand there's just some shit I can't get with. The same way there's just some shit that West Coast motherfuckers can't, like, you're not going to hear too many West Coast artists listening to Crit. Because Crit is just way too Southern. He's way too Southern for an LA nigga. Like, they just the subject matter, the content, just how he even rap, like, it's just not really gonna connect. You know what I'm saying? And I was worried listening to the documentary of, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm worried I might not fuck with it, because it's that 04, 05 West Coast sound that I just might not be with. You know what I'm saying? Because they just be on some different shit sometimes. But my nigga, when you hear something like this, how do you not fuck with it? Like, yeah, bullshit, I don't want that. Nigga, please, please.
Now you all on me. When you had me, you didn't want me. You are so fake and so phony. Young queen, do my thing. I do my thing, do my thing. I thought you were my boyfriend, thought you were my king, thought you were my world, thought you were my everything. Said you hold me down through whatever love would bring.
This is a fucking classic album. I can't even. Hoochie Hotline, fucking break you down, nigga. What?
You keep saying you don't want me, but your actions screaming loud that you gon' put it on me. You gon' put it on me when nobody is around. I can break you down, break you down, break you down. I can break you down, break you down. I can break you down, break you down, break you down. I can break you down, break you down. You need a girl that treats you right.
Again, another Bay Area artist. Like, I feel like that album should get all the recognition and praise in the world, especially when it dropped in 2016. That was such an amazing year for music. And I'm not going to necessarily say it flew under the radar because I'll be honest with you, in 2016, I wasn't even on it. I got onto this album late. I probably got onto this album 2019, probably. I probably got on this album 2019 for real. Maybe 2018. But still, if this same project, same sound and everything else, if Kamaya comes from anywhere outside of California with this same exact project, I can promise you 1,000% it gets spoke on differently. No matter what the conversation around it is right now, I'm just saying it's getting spoke on differently. It's getting spoke on at a higher clip. For sure. It's just different. Only certain artists can truly. I'm not going to say there's only certain artists that can. There's just certain artists that have really gotten out of or broke out of, however you would like to frame it, out of just your standard West Coast tradition, man. Your LA tradition. Like your Kendricks. Like your Blast. Maybe even like your Ty Dolla Signs. Like your fucking Tyler, the Creators. Like, sometimes you can look on lists, like you'll be in LA and they'll be talking about like top rappers from LA, this and that shit, whatever the case. Like, I be seeing so many lists where they don't even name fucking Kendrick. They don't even put Kendrick on the list. Maybe because it's just like, oh, it's like naming Michael Jordan. Like, it's whatever. We're not even going to put him on the list. Or Kanye, like, it's Kanye. We're not even going to put him. He's been out the question. But I be feeling like a lot of people forget that, like, Tyler is from L.A. Doja Cat is from L.A. But if you listen to her music, you wouldn't think that. Maybe it's because she's really from the Valley. So just the strong chokehold of being within LA city limits, like really being in the city, maybe that culture didn't really rub off on her so strong enough that she's just kind of maybe pigeonholed into that lane. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. That's about it that I got on that. I just thought that was a very interesting take. Again, I'll play it before I close out. That Act was saying with LA just having the most tradition in their music.
But listen to the nigga.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yo, put like this. Remember, I'm an East Coast cat. So I remember even thinking like, yo, damn, what's the appeal? Like, someone broke down to me before the appeal of like Drake, the Ruler, before he died, and God rested him. And you get to realize, bro, there's niggas popping in LA that, bro, we ain't be on like that, bro. But they got a whole LA has the most tradition built into their music. This is why, like, you know what I mean? They have like they have huge cultural fan bases that we might not understand.
And that's exactly why for me, up until last year, maybe 2021, maybe last year, up until last year, when bro came home, I remember hearing this shit all over TikTok, all over Instagram, in everybody's reels the whole entire time. The whole entire time, I thought this was a white alternative rock group or some shit. This shit don't sound LA, and that's why the motherfucker really, really went platinum. Oh, yeah.
We woke up intoxicated off of all type of drugs. I'm never sober, except I'm in love. I need some type of drug. I need some type of substance. She keeps sending me so. I need some type of substance. She keeps sending me so. So I need some type of drug. So I hit on my glove. Wanna spend some time in the club. Come here, so dig in the club. Type of bitch you don't give a fuck about it in love. I'm a fuck at the drug. Ooh, she can send me subs. I need bread and the cheese. I'ma send it in the streets. I need premium fees. That's the bossy in me. Come and fly with me. Oh, I'm putting drugs in my dreams. Bitch, you know I'm a fan.
You hear a song like that, and the last place you're thinking is LA. Or if you do think LA, you for damn sure ain't thinking no fucking baby, what them niggas on, Baby Gangsta, Baby Low, Baby Crip, whatever. You're not thinking you're a nigga from Watts. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure you're not thinking it's a nigga from Watts. Now, if you hear Mafia, keep that shit Mafia. You might feel that. You might feel that. But yeah. Anyways, Ak was right. LA truly does, of all the regions of hip hop in America, without question, LA does have the most tradition built into their music. It's your one and only favorite Wody. We about this bitch.